Hey, what's going on guys, Minico here, and before this video starts, it's another little segment. I want to apologize once again for the inconsistent upload. A lot more stuff's been going on, obviously. It's still having to do with all the shenanigans with the move and everything. Bloody cars decided to pack it in, so I had to go and get that fixed. Basically, a lot of life stuff has gotten in the way of our schedule, really, but I am trying my best to try and get some content out there for you, even if it's like once a week at the minute. I am going to try and do twice a week, so you've got this session of recording and then I'm going to record again the day after, so it'd almost be like a back-to-back recording in a sense, but it's still going to be content for you guys. I'm hoping to... Actually, no, I'm going to try and get 3 recording sessions in this week. So at the minute, it is the 14th of October, so another one will be recorded on the 15th. This one will obviously be uploaded on the 15th. And then I want to get another one uploaded on the Friday of this week as well. So 3 lots of recordings, hopefully all out either this week or the start of the next week. Either all out this week or the start of next week, to basically put it that way, like the Friday as in the start of next week. But in the meantime, I have been doing little bits and bobs. As you can tell from the last session, I think we only had 84 mods, thereabouts. We're now rocking 127. So I have been doing things on ETS. I want to progress and do stuff. We'll progress a little bit more for you guys, basically. So I have painstakingly got 127 mods to work for you guys and to try and have the best content as possible out there for you guys. So I did have to test it. Where we last left off, I believe we had issues in, was it Bari, Italy? So we had issues there. It crashed a fair few times. I am going to try and avoid that area of, or just that port of Italy for the time being, I think, until, you know, Pro Mods release like a patch update or something. If they do release one, I'm not sure. Obviously, I'll keep my eyes open for that. But yeah, for the time being, we are just going to avoid that section of that port of Italy. But I ended up having to fast travel due to content changes. It happens all the time whenever you make major modifications to the game, so like changing load orders and everything like that, which is what I had to do as well. So change the load order a little bit, runs a lot more smoother now, loads really quick as well, so that's always a plus. And when I mean loads really quick, it loads really quick for loading 127 mods. So still fairly slow, but worth the wait, really. So we ended up so I fast traveled back to Manchester and then took a job from Manchester to Perth and then Perth to Iceland. I wanted to just do two jobs and 2 jobs only, just to 100% sure that there was going to be no issues with this with the mods that I've got in, whether that be like missed textures, crashes, or any form of glitch that I could see. Thankfully there wasn't, so when this episode actually does start, we will be kicking things off in Iceland. But I think without further ado and rambling on a fair bit, we'll get right into the video. Hey, what's going on guys, Minico here, and welcome back to ETS2. It's been a while, and I do apologise for that. Things have been going on. I might actually end up just doing like a little bit of a snippet thing to explain everything that's been going on, just in case I forget to tell you all now. But as you can see, we are not necessarily leaving things off where we last were. I ended up having to cancel that job in Bari. Was it Bari? I can't remember. I honestly don't remember what the bloody hell we were doing. It's been that long. Anyway, if it was where we left off in Italy, then we obviously didn't do very well, and we were actually having to we were having issues with crashes and whatnot, I believe, It was either the last episode or the episode before. Anyway, I've put a fucking load of new mods in. I think we're running like 127 in comparison to the 80 odd or something like that we were running before. So I have been doing things in the background, and it was an absolute pain in the arse. Telling you that, guys, for a fact, it was a pain in the arse. But I had to do a couple of trial runs, and with the content changes, you had a free fast travel. So I put myself back in Manchester, and I did a job from Manchester to Perth, and then Perth to Iceland. So that's where we're setting things off at the minute, is Iceland. So I think, without further ado, what we'll do is we'll try and get our way back down into Manchester. That is what the plan will be. Ooh, that'll be an interesting one. But we'll do this one, as it is the most. 13.5 grand. That is amazing. Now, the job that I had, which was from Perth to where we are now, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, by the way, not a chance, I got 17 grand for. So where we last left off, I think we was on 41 grand or something like that. The Manchester to Perth, where are we at? Sorry, Manchester to Perth, that one. I can't remember how much that one was, and then from Perth to there, I know was about 17.5 grand, which is like the biggest one we've done. I should have really got some of it on camera, but at the same time, because it was just testing, I didn't want to have a lot of chop and changes just in case of crashes. But luckily, there wasn't any. But my plan is to get back down into Manchester, because from there is where we are going to then get ourselves a trailer. Now, I know I said I was going to put it down to a vote for you guys, but I think I'm going to pick the trailer myself, or at least the first trailer anyway. Every other trailer is going to be decided by you guys, but I think for the first one, because I have a trailer in mind that I have used in a off session account when I was playing with Ed, because we have very similar mods in play. I have no idea where the heck we're going. Not a diddly squat. Where are we going? I don't know where we're meant to go. There was nothing up there, was there? Because you can't get a trailer under there. Whatever that is. Where? Was it in there? It probably was. I have no idea where the heck we're going. This is like the first time I've actually been to Iceland in ETS2. Never been to Iceland in real life, but I have no idea where we need to go. It's got to be in here somewhere. Well, there's the trailer. Where's the marker for it? Is that it? Is that the marker? It's a marker. I don't know if it's our marker. It is. And that is very silly. What a silly little game it plays. Well, we've got a nice big trailer. But yeah, if you want a updated mod list so you guys can have the exact same mods and obviously the exact same load order as me, do let me know down in the comments. I will post a updated version of my mod list, and you guys can also play along. As you can see, these aren't no standard trailers that you can get base game. These I've got, I think I want to say about maybe 4 modded trailer packs, just to really spice things up. I don't know if I can get out that way. I'm not going to attempt to get out that way. I might struggle getting out here, but I've not been that way. I know I can get out this way, so I'm gonna get out this way. But yeah, as you can hear as well, the sounds have been fixed properly. Thanks to certain mods. English again. Bad. Thanks to certain mods actually being in the correct load order, we are able to make full use of every single mod going. Now, am I driving on the right side of the road or the wrong side of the road? I generally don't remember what side of the road to drive on. I'm going to assume it's this side of the road. I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out when we hit traffic. Right, just bear with me 2 seconds. I think it is this side of the road. Bear with me 2 seconds. I actually have like a little bit of an emergency going on. Not necessarily an emergency, but I need to do something real quick. So bear with me 2 seconds, please, guys. Alright, apologies, guys. The emergency was food. I had to put the oven on. That was the big emergency. As you can tell, food is important. But yeah, no idea what side of the road I need to be on. I believe to drive on this side of the road. I mean, I can see trucks and a bus over there, but yeah, how do you know? But yeah, with the mods, I've added a variety of different... Oh, it's got to be this side. I've added a variety of different trucks, as well as... Am I on the wrong side? I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, I've added a variety of different trucks. Even the Bible, Electric, Scania, and Renault as well. I think I do... The only mod that I do believe I need to add are the recharging stations. It's just completely just come to me now that I need to add the recharging stations. So I think after this episode, I'll go ahead and add them in. But I've got basically space for 3 more before things start to get a bit iffy. I have read online that anything past 130 mods, it can sometimes get a little bit sketchy. So I've thinned out the weather mods, basically kept in all the ones that are like 4K textures and everything like that. And done away with the rest, really. Traffic mods again, I've just got the dense traffic mod, as well as a couple of different AI skins, just to really spice things up a bit. I am probably going to look for like a better looking emergency vehicle pack, especially for the fire engines. The fire engines look a bit naff, really. So I'm going to look for a new one of them. Oh, it's definitely not that one. It's that one. But yeah, I'm gonna look for a new emergency vehicle AI skin, and then everything else really is like either cosmetic stuff or stuff that just happens in the background. I don't know if I actually need to go immediately that way or not. Yes. Follow the signs. When in doubt, follow the signs. I'm going to presume this way. So yeah, there's plenty of more mods in. There'll be plenty of more mods probably to come in as well. Like, I do want to try and get over that 130 mark, but I'm not holding my breath. I could probably get to 130 and then that'll be it, really. Can I actually get out this way? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Because that's to go back in. So yeah, I'm not holding my breath on being able to get more than 130 working smoothly, but I will try, because that would be pretty awesome to have, even if it's like 140 mods all running smoothly at one time would be amazing, really. He's got to wait for me, and that's a giveaway line for him, and he's not doing so. Stupid Peugeot drivers. Oh, bloody text messages. I'm getting a text, but I do apologize, guys. I'm actually getting a text message right now. There we go. Yeah, so I think I will try and get the electric Scania or the electric Renault, whichever one. Like, I don't mind the look of the new Renaults. It is just the Renault Magnum that I have the issue with. It is an absolute fugly truck. Oh, that was a quick mute on my hand then. But yeah, the Renault Magnum, ugly truck. If I had to buy it, I would instantly give it to a worker. That's all I'm saying. Like, I would never drive it. That's another thing I want to bring to you guys as well. Like, the trucks that I get, I'm thinking of, you know, like, potentially driving them for a period of time. So say for instance, I got a Scania, for instance. Drive that for like maybe 2-3 episodes and then give it to a worker is what I'm thinking. Now, obviously, you can change that if you want, or let me know what you guys think about that. But that's honestly what I am considering doing. Where is my lights? That is my lights. Never mind. Where are my wipers then? There we go. They were on automatic. It just started to rain a bit and I just forgot all my buttons. But yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe also have, say, like this truck set up for heavy hauling, and then, for example, a DAF set up for like long journey runs and stuff like that. So have this one set up for all like the really wide and heavy loads, and then the DAF to be set up for E3 indicator on really late then, mate. Then the DAF to be set up for long haulage. So say going from Iceland all the way down into Spain, for example. That's what I'm thinking, but obviously I want you guys' input on it as well. But I think without further ado, we'll go in for a little bit of a time lapse, especially since we're gonna hit slow traffic. So quick time lapse and things will continue as we get closer. And we are back. Ooh, combine. We're about a million miles away now. So that's my mind's just out the window at the minute, guys. Honestly. Ooh, another combine. I love this. The top end of Scotland, what would technically be classed as the Scottish Highlands, looks really flat in the game. It is really flat in the game, but I'm loving like the top end of Scotland in ETS2. It's very, very, very pretty. I was just coming through certain parts of it then, and the tree line and just the actual view in the distance, it was very, very nice. Cannot complain about the view. Honestly, it'd be a dream to live up here. Like, just out the way, no one to bother me. That'd be great. Like, I'd love that. But at the same time, I've also got to consider work and schools eventually for my kids and everything like that, so unfortunately that dream would be somewhat out the window. Is that a Lidl? It is. That is a massive Lidl. ETS2, sorry, should I say the makers of the real company mods that I'm using are very ambitious with the size of the Lidl that they've put here in Scotland. And Lidls are usually not that big. Well, at least over in the UK anyway. The rest of Europe, I have seen pretty big Lidls in Europe. I remember there's one in Spain in, I think it was Torrevieja. That's like 2 floors of just Lidl. They was mental. 2 floors of Lidl. It's like the equivalent of going into big Tesco. Is what that Lidl was like. It was like the equivalent of going into big Tesco. And like not just any big Tesco, but the biggest Tesco in the UK, which is the one in Walkden. For those of you that live in the UK, you know where I'm on about. You've probably got bored at some point and googled what is the biggest Tesco in the UK, and it's the Walkden one. It was like that equivalent. And the Walkden one's like 2 floors, and it used to be, that area used to be just a massive shopping centre back in the day, but now it's not. So yeah, they're very very ambitious. The whoever just thought, you know, we'll put a Lidl there. Very, very ambitious. Cause I don't think they know what to do with that size of a store, really. This is another area I've never been to though. So it's good that I'm actually coming to areas that I don't really know. I am also as well, guys, looking for more, I guess, updated map mods. Just so you know, you get a bit more of a challenge, like with really tight turns and everything like that. Maybe having to go through, not necessarily residential, but you know, like tight, narrow main roads. I am looking for a little bit of a challenge. So if you guys know any mods that are like that, then let me know in the comments or in the Discord. Preferably the Discord. Obviously, you leave in the comments. I will see your comments. But I'm just saying, if you leave them in the Discord, you know, they'll be there, and I'll be able to actually, or you'll be able to actually like leave links and everything as well. So makes it a bit easier for me because I can be a bit lazy sometimes. Right, so we're coming up to it. I'm gonna assume it is this yard here. Yeah, it's this yard. So hopefully we can get a job from here to Manchester. Oh. Alrighty then. So we don't have the option for that one. But this big refrigeration unit. This is a trailer. Like this is a beefy trailer. This is, wow. That they need to make that curb a bit more noticeable. I didn't even notice it at first. But yeah, this is definitely a double-decker chill unit, this. Even though it's like curtain cider as well, like there's straps there. it's definitely a form of double-decker unit anyway. That is for a fact. And these double-decker units, they are a noisy bunch as well. Like whenever they show up at work and they gotta lower down the top deck, my God, at least there's a mute button every time I hear one of the drivers coming down. They're bringing the deck down and I'm nearby. I'll go and mute the deck. I'll go and mute his ramp. I'll just wait a minute, mate. And I'll mute it. Just because of how annoying it is. It's just the constant beeping. And it's a loud beep as well. And for where I work, it is quite a small confined area. So it echoes off the wall and it sounds a lot louder than what it actually is. Right. Job number 1 is completed. Hopefully there is a job from here. Kirkwall. That's going up. That's going the wrong way. That's going down. That's no good. Is there a job going from Aberdeen down into Manchester? New Perth to Manchester? That was an Amazon trailer then, wasn't it? No, I thought it was. Anything to Manchester would be nice. Well, I can't do that one. Can't do that one again. What is the highest job I can do at the minute as well? So the highest job I've got at the minute is pretty much 15.5 grand, but that's from Denmark to Sweden. Yeah. Alright, so I can't do that one. Looks like I am doing this one to Glasgow. Either that, or we could just fast travel to Manchester. And the only reason why I want to go there is because of the trailer. Like, I'd have to go there eventually anyway. So I think what we'll do is we'll buy the trailer now, fast travel to Manchester, and pick up another job. But yes, as you can see, I have the vast collection of trailer mods here. And this being one of them. It's not what we're getting, it's classed as a curtain sider. Not a very particularly big one either, but this is for the Skoda Fabia, I think it is, or the Octavia, one of them. Now, where were we looking? That was the trailer that we've got, that we were doing. So yeah, double-decker refrigerator unit. Not that one. Is it the Talson stuff? Yes, it is. This is what looks to be like another double-decker unit. So, going to put on the... I already have it in mind, so I'm just basically doing this myself. I already have everything in mind of what I want to do to it. And when it comes to wheels and tires, I'm not going to bother. Just because I don't really see the point. So I want marker on... Yes, amber marker on the front. That marker on the back. That is correctamundo. And then with this one, I want the side amber markers. On here. There's a few stickers on the back. You can have that open as well if you really wanted to. I'll leave that plain. But we could do these as well, like dynamic indicator lights and everything as well. I do like the look of the stock ones, but I think I'll go for the more dynamic indicators. I think the more, when it means dynamic, I think it's like sequential. Stock but paint on the bottom. Ooh, we can have a custom one. Love Volvo mud flaps, I think. Just so people know we're driving a Volvo. Ooh. Have that one selected. Amber markings on here. And then here. Same again, we want it where this is at the front. Is there an angled up one? Yes, there we go. Yeah, that is correct, I hope. What is this all about? Okay. Stock or paint? Paint, that's a solid white, okay. Wasn't actually planning on going this far, but apparently we are. That is, again, we'll go with paint. Yellow. We'll just leave these at that. But there we go, 52 grand for that big of a trailer. Not bad at all. Ooh, no. Almost lost it all then, that would have been very, very embarrassing. 52 grand, which I'm pretty sure as well is almost the same price as that one, which is pretty good. So I can put that into there. Do you really want to buy this? Yep. The only thing as well that I've noticed with this one is because the trailer is so low, you kind of have to lower the air in the back end to really get it under. If you don't have a button assigned for that, then you are probably going to struggle a little bit. Just because of how low you actually need to get it down. I'll show you how low it can be, but I also recommend not detaching the trailer if you don't have the ability to lower. Don't have a button enabled so you can lower the trailer even. That was the word I was looking for. Oh, in fact, whilst we are here, in the whole sense of modifications, seems we've got a little bit of money left over. Let's see what we can do to the old Volvo in a Scania dealership. Hold on, first and foremost, service. I know I've got a bit of damage. Yes, I do. 5 grand, it's steep. Need to keep on top of the servicings. I did have a crash as well in that bit of a time lapse, which you probably all did see. I don't want the Globetrotter one just because it does look a bit naff. Ooh, 6x2 chassis. Okay. Is that small? Significantly halved the size of the fuel tank, but that's fine, I guess. For now, anyway. Yeah, when it comes to engines as well, guys. Obviously, we've got all these, but then we've got all them and all them. K10s, and then we're getting into ridiculous horsepower, like 10,000 horsepower. We're never going to need the 10,000 horsepower, but they're there. Same with gearboxes as well. We've got a variety of gearboxes. Obviously, half of them are not even unlocked yet, but we have that variety. Interior, standard UK, that is fine. Accessories. Accessories on the outside, give it a hot second to load. Alright, anything new? Yes, a few new things. Ooh, stock luxury. Go on then. Oh, yes. Painted, yes please. Get rid of all that plastic. Wheels and tires. And, oh yeah, we need to put one on the back, don't we? Don't know what we're rocking. Let's see if we can get some Pirellis on. Just because every truck I've always had, I've always gone for Pirellis. Right, we'll go for this one. So that is the FH01 A29580. Do they have the FH01 on here? They have the TH01. Oh, it's different tread though. It annoys me when they do this. They don't have the matching wheel for the back. That's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar. TH01. Now, which one has the speed line stuff and which one doesn't? none of them have speed line. Okay. Alrighty then. Guess we're doing a little bit of this then. Little bit of this. Alright, so we're going to do that. Don't want it in white, I want it in black. Going to save said colour. And then Volvos. This one. Where's speedline? Come on. Speedline. There we go. Again, this is something that I've always kind of gone for. Where? That one. Don't want speedline. Don't want speedline wheel nuts. Can't have speedline wheel nuts. Specific chrome. Yep, that's the one. DAF. Why have I got DAF? Bloody. Can't be having DAF. It's absolutely blasphemy. Then again, though, I've probably got like some other stuff on. Can't have that. Oh, there we go. Nice star. That'll do. Be nice if I could find the matching rays, but it's fine. It's fine, I suppose. Stock lights. Something new on here. No, it's them. Don't want none of them. Nothing new for here. Don't think so. Already got that stuff. Looks like we're going for the stock double mud flaps. Rightio then, I think that's everything. 30. Ooh, just slightly over. What put us slightly over? Was it this? Probably is. Ooh, seriously? Alright then. So much put us slightly over. That'll do. We'll get our things back after we do another job. At least it looks somewhat half decent without the visor. It's not ideal, but at least it still looks, like I said, half decent. So we're not left with much, but hopefully we can get some fuel with the money that we've got as well. But we are going to go and collect our trailer and then carry on with another job. And we will reconvene once we have said trailer and said job. Alright guys, so we're all hooked up. We are going to be taking 16 tons of acid. Love that. But yeah, as you can see here, the trailer is low. Realistically, you would have the rear arches taken off, which I think in this case, after we've done this job, I will actually take them rear arches off again. But without further ado, we are going to, I can't remember where it was now, going to Cardiff. So let's crack on. I did actually have another little accident off camera. An AI car, even though I was in the outside lane on this roundabout over to our left. I was in the outside lane coming onto this exit. The AI decided, no. I'm going to continue and crash into you anyway. So I love that. Technically I didn't have a crash, but I got crashed into. But I figured I'd let you guys know anyway. Can I just say as well that in between all this, like whenever there's like a time lapse or a jump cut, and then there's like a significant time difference from when I left off to carry on, I've been listening to podcasts. Now, usually I listen to music, and obviously in no shape or form is this any form of like promotion or anything, but I've been listening to a lot of Bad Friends podcast, and I'm actually enjoying it. There's quite a fair few funny moments in there, and they last a reasonable amount of time. I think like an hour average. Well, yeah, if you guys are actually into your podcast and everything as well, I do recommend checking out Bad Friends if you haven't already. And if you have checked out Bad Friends and have something that's very similar to what I am listening to, then please feel free to actually let us know. What in the world is going on here? Alright then. What we're going to do is we're going to jump ahead. Didn't realise my automatic lights turned themselves off. Don't know what has gone on here. Oh, my back end hit the trailer. Okay, that crash was my fault. I didn't realise about my back end. But I don't know what's gone on. I took it upon myself to skip all that. Oh, almost running people over as well. Love it, love it. Right, 30 miles an hour. Onwards and upwards. We'll do a bit of a time lapse, and we will reconvene once we get closer to Cardiff. So, I shall be right back. Alrighty, so we're near our destination, and another thing as well that I have been sort of not necessarily mithered to do, but it's to do with Meg and this game, is when I said to you guys that I want you guys to pick the next truck, as well as obviously you've picked this one. The next truck won't be picked by you guys. It's already been picked by Meg, and every single time she mentions when I'm going to do another recording, it's like, are you going to get a DAF? Can you get a DAF? Can you do a DAF? And it is simply all because of one TikToker. I think he's called like Angry Dave or something like that, and he drives a black DAF. That is the only reason why she wants me to have a DAF, is because of that TikToker. So the next truck that I will be getting will be a DAF. But obviously between now and then we do have to make a rather large substantial amount of money, because we need to upgrade the garage to the next level, so then we are able to get another truck. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice old Japanese car right there. One of the traffic mods, I guess, I put in was I saw it and I was like, I need to have that. It was the Need for Speed Underground 2 or Need for Speed Underground Traffic Pack, where it basically adds all the cars from Need for Speed Underground. Oh my god, ambulance. I mean, technically should have stopped, but at the same time I didn't get done for red lights and I knew I could make it. Just didn't think he'd also go. Not my fault. Not blaming me. Can't blame me. Not happening. It's fine, they're an ambulance, they can treat themselves. But yeah, every now and then you'll see cars from the game Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2 potentially as well. And yeah, they'll either be stock or modified or slightly modified. There's them few variants, or they'll be very, very slightly modified, but you can't tell. Or it'll be all balls to the wall and they'll have like the neons underneath and everything. It is a cool mod, especially when you do see them, because they're not a common car that you do see, but when you do see them, you're like, yes. And you know exactly what game it's from as well. So I did them in as like a sort of, I guess like a little mini Easter egg for myself, but then at the same time, it's cool for you guys, especially those of you that have actually grown up around the Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, and I guess Most Wanted era as well, which is like early 2000s. Man, this is making me want to play Need for Speed Most Wanted again. That game, along with Underground 2, needs a remaster. Like, bring it out in Unreal Engine 5 and don't do anything else to it, or maybe change a few things like traffic dynamic and everything like that, and obviously tweak a few little things, but don't do anything other than upgrade graphics, really. That's basically all they need to do to it. Right, so it's at these lights, turn right. Ooh. Thought we weren't going to stop then. But yeah, that's what they need to do. They just need to upgrade the graphics, really. Maybe tweak the odd one or two things, and then that's it. That's all they need to do. Nothing more. Don't add any more cars to it. Just leave it exactly how it is. That's it. I'd even go a push as well as like maybe upgrading, or not upgrading, remastering Need for Speed Carbon as well, because that was a good game. And then you had Pro Street after that, which was just horrendous. Like, I did not enjoy Pro Street at all. It didn't feel like a Need for Speed game for me. And then after that, they kind of went downhill for me personally, anyway. They didn't feel like the ones that I grew up with. Like, I remember having like the maddest cars, especially in Underground 2. Like, I'd have my nice cars, but then I would always have the daft Hummers with like the biggest sound systems in and the 1,000,001 TVs. It's like watching an episode of Pimp My Ride, which is basically the time frame really of when Pimp My Ride was really great. I'd have probably got like a bit of a young audience as well, and they're going, what the heck was Pimp My Ride? Honestly, don't watch it now because it's very dated, but it was basically a rapper called Exhibit. He'd used to go and collect your clapped out car and then completely modify it, but he'd only do like cosmetic stuff. Like, he wouldn't do anything to mechanically fix it. He would just stick a couple of PlayStations and an Xbox in there, as well as like 50 odd bloody mini TVs and whatnot. Pretty sure he fitted like a fish tank into a van as well. Pretty sure that was a thing. I can't remember, it's been so long. But yeah, don't watch it. Seriously, don't. It is very dated. And then not only that as well, it turns out that half the stuff that he'd done it wasn't even real, or they just couldn't really do it, so they made it look good on camera and then unplugged everything afterwards. Ooh, we leveled up. Ooh. I tell you what, I might put one into long distance. Yeah, I'll stick one into long distance, just then we've got that extra bit of length of actually getting stuff done. So let's have a look. Cardiff to France, no thank you. But then we've got Chelmsford as well. That's not even that far. What is that, like 6 hours? Just under? Yeah, just under 6 hours. That's actually not a bad job, that. It's more acid, though. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying it's more acid. Ooh, Folkestone. I was going to say that's still south. Birmingham. GBJ. Ah, Great Britain, Jersey. That is what that is. Ireland. Another island. London, London. Southampton, Ireland. There's a few jobs, not many. But yes, the plan is to get this loan and then pay off this, upgrade the garage, and then have a look. I don't think I've got a daft dealer unlocked. What do we do? So it's in Cardiff. Might actually be open now then, because I'd have to actually visit them. So I might potentially do that now and just see which dafts I can get. I think that's the daft dealer over there. See, the only thing as well that's a little bit annoying is because I've already been to Cardiff, but for whatever reason the game's decided that it's not going to remember which parts of the road that I've been on. As you can see, I've unlocked the truck dealership here, but it's not kept the road as like unlocked, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is really. I was already through the lights. There's some bullshit right there. No, it's only a small one as well. Literally a small daft dealer. So let's have a look, see what dafts they've got for sale. Because apparently they've got a Skoda Burb. It's not what I want. But we can trade in as well. You'll receive 16 grand. Oh, trade in and you'll receive 16 grand. No, thank you. So we don't want that daft. Don't want that daft. We want a daft that's of similar age, really, to what Angry Dave has. Don't think we'll find that though. No, doesn't look like we'll find that. Do you want to exit the dealer? Yes. Right, let's have a look on the mod, because it might have to be the case of I'll need to get a DAF mod. Then again though, that one could do the XF space. 111 grand as it is. 39,000 miles. That's not bad. It's left-hand drive though. Don't want left-hand drive, I want right-hand drive. No DAFs in right-hand drive. How much was the DAF in here then? What was it? The XF space. That one. Why is it cheaper? That's daft. Get it. So it's the DAF XF 370 or 370 XF, whichever way round they want to do their numbers. So I'd probably go for this one, realistically. And I guess we would also do that now. It makes sense to do it now. be like the last thing we do before ending this episode, and then start the next one. We will reconvene back with, well, we'd do it all again really with the DAF. Sorry, not do it all again. I meant well, yeah, we'd do it all again with the DAF, but it's not like we're starting again. Right, so we want to go to banks. We want to get this one. Yes. Wait, will we have enough? Let me get out my old calculator here. Old calculator, right. So we're going to get 342,000. Okay. Sorry, 342,000 minus 180 for that. And then minus 109 for that. And then minus loan left to pay, was it 30, 39? Just, we'll be left with about 14 grand. Which obviously won't be much to do anything with, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's fine. So we repaid that. Now we want to go to Garage Manager. This one, upgrade. Oh, it's 153. Very good. Yep, cutscene. You've upgraded your garage to this one. See, the truck parked in there. Why can't I have that? Like, some dude is just parked his truck in my garage and he's just taking up bay 2 all for himself. Like, at least let me use that truck, or let me have a worker to use said truck. But no, he's just going to park there. Right, so we've done that. Now we want to go to truck dealers. View selected dealer. Well, I'm already in Cardiff. I can't buy online because I don't have 5 trucks. Right, so it's number 4. 109,000. Can we do a little bit of customization because we've got 162 now? Okay, so we could do the super aero. Ooh. We'll just do the regular 6x2. Oh. Do we get a bigger tank with any of these? We do not. That's fine. I guess we'll just stick with that. We'll have the 460 engine. We'll go for that 12 speed. It's newer. Ooh, standard line UK, but then we've also got this new. I believe not. Oh. That's a nice orange. Shall we go for the same colours? For now, I'm going to go for the same colour truck for now. If you guys want me to change the colours, I will. I would say I'd have all the colours. So I've got. Pause this at. Hold on. Ooh. Take it back. And we'll be doing a slightly different colour. I'm going to go for like a lightish one there. This one. I want it kind of light, but not really. There. Bring this one down a bit. With just a touch of that. Oh, yes. I like it. If you guys want me to change the colour, then obviously write down, leave in the comments the colour codes for each individual one of these. And I will be sure to get right on that. But for now, it's staying that colour. Ooh. Ooh, the Howler number 2. Oh, yes. Some big beefy horns right here. Samurai, no. I want something that comes down a little bit. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Alright. Looks like we're going to deal with the samurai one for now then. And this is where you guys get to see the mega buttload of add-ons, really. Like, just... Would you just look at it? It is just unreal. The amount of lights and other things that are available here. And we're getting about halfway down now, so we should be getting to the ones that I want. There's a particular type of spotlight that I want. There it is. Alright, so we want these ones. The BC headlight with standard lenses. Intensity 9. Oh, in fact, no, the intensity 9 plus strobe. That saves us getting strobe lights then. Well, it saves us trying to put strobe lights on the on it somewhere. Right, so that's 152. We've got 10 grand more to spare. DAF and DAF Legacy. What does that mean? I don't know. It's cheaper, so. Oops. Oh, Legacy. Again, I don't see the difference. But it's cheaper. Oh, this is where it's going to be a pit. There we go. Don't see the difference. Do it just gets rid of the red dots? I hope not. I wanted to put some lights on there. Oh no, there we go. And then there we go. I'm going to say I've got some amber lights in here somewhere. I'm going to go for these cyan coloured ones here for the tops. Bottoms, we're going to go for some amber strobes. And then we're going to leave the centres as they are. That one's done. Did we do that? Yes, we've done that. That's still going to be stock. Again, leave that stock. We'll go with the samurai along the bottom. Can't add anything, but that's fine. I'm not particularly bothered. Then we'll go for the ranger step. Painted. Don't want chrome. Painted looks good. Again, painted. So it's going to be flags. Yeah, it's going to be flags. Arches. Paint. I don't know. Right, want some more Pirellis. And again, we're going to go for the... We're going to go for some of these, I think. The FR01 there. And then the THO ones. They have a very similar tread. And speed lines. Things are going to get a little bit, not necessarily same. I am going to try and do different stuff when it comes to the trucks, but for now I am just going to do this similar to the last one. To the Volvo even. Standard, new. We'll do that one, and we'll do it in black. And then I want the DAF. There it is. DAF ones are them. Ooh. Full side skirts. Please tell me I have enough. 66 new. Oh, that looks so nice though. Can I do the simple side protections? It'll do for now. It's not ideal, but it'll do for now. So there we go. There's the DAF. I almost clicked walk out of there. Didn't want to do that. Right, and then purchase this for 156,000 pennies. We're going to put this up there. And then, there we go. The DAF XF, Euro 6 thing with a 460 brake engine I selected. I generally can't remember. My memory is bad. But this is a beautiful shot of everything. But yeah, let me know on the colour, guys. If you want the colour changing, like I said, put down the colour tones, and I'll probably mess around with it off camera, and then I'll select one in the next episode. But I think this is a good point to end things, really. Ooh, in fact, before we do... Oh, we got sat-nav there. Oh, that was the one thing I didn't know. I was unsure about. I didn't do the interior because I didn't have the money, but we'll do the interior next time. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's just the sounds as well. It's kind of modern as well, a little bit. Not necessarily completely modern, but it is a little bit. Oh, horns. Standard. Air horns. Nice. Alrighty then. So, we're going to leave things off. Profit over 7 days, 96,129. We are left with a measly £5,500. We'll work on that, but we're level 10 though. So next episode, we'll be doing jobs in the old XF. And obviously we'll be dragging our trailer along with it that we recently purchased. Means we'll have to fast travel back to Manchester again, but in fact, I'll do that off camera. That's what we've not checked either. I was going to end things, but then I've not checked the strobes. Oh, they're cool. I've actually not used the strobe beams before. Never actually used the strobe beams before. Right. Lights. Front and roof auxiliaries. Nice. I like it. Oh, you can't see the strobes there though, can you? Oh yes, very nice. I'm happy with that. Happy as Larry with that. Right, so we're going to end things here, guys. And I've said this twice now, but we are going to end things here. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. And subscribe. And hit the notification bell for as and when I do post vehicles. Jesus. English. Bad. As and when I do post videos. Please join the Discord so you can get involved with all the polls I will be releasing for my ETS2 playthrough, as I do want you guys to be involved as much as possible. But without further ado, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now, guys.